Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, Editor-in-Chief of Landscape Management Magazine, back with another LM at Home Edition Zoom interview. This week, we had him we had him in 5 questions Q&A this time last year. I wish we were visiting more fun terms like we did last year, but I've got Bob Grover. He is the president of Pacific Landscape Management in Hillsboro, Oregon. Bob, you guys have had some crazy weather out there and some fires and stuff. I appreciate you taking the time to jump on a quick call with us here.
Thank you very much. Yes, my pleasure.
So first of all, I get you guys e-newsletter. You guys do a great job just staying informed staying connected to your customers. And the last 2, I want to start off first of all, just talk to me about the wildfires you guys are experiencing out there in Oregon. What's it like? Is everybody safe? And obviously our thoughts are with us, but what's it been like to be out there right now?
Well, it's one of those scenarios where it's incredibly devastating. I thought of the statistics. I think 10 people died in the wildfires. I don't know how many people were injured. 11,000 homes have been burned in the state of Oregon. We've got like 1.2 million acres of area that have been burned. It's the biggest, most horrific wildfire event in I think ever, in recorded history.
How are you guys doing at the Pacific Landscape? Everybody doing okay? Is everybody safe?
Yeah, pretty good. It really was outlying areas. It started in the forest and got into some of the outlying areas. Really, the metropolitan Portland area was not impacted by the wildfires, but we were impacted by the flames. Not the flames, by the wind. Last Monday, windstorm came up. A really kind of almost a winter windstorm. We had 40 to 50 mile an hour winds in Portland, sustains all day long on Monday.
Oh my God.
We had hundreds of trees knocked down, debris blown throughout everywhere. We don't have weather like that. We don't have hurricanes, but we'll have some good windstorms in the winter, but nothing like this has ever happened in the summertime.
So you guys just, what a crazy year we're in right now. And so obviously, like I said, us at LM, we're all thinking about you guys. We're working on a story, talking to some sources out in the West Coast about these fires right now. Probably have to do something on Hurricane Sally here next before we know it. It's one thing after another. But you guys, in your e-newsletter, you said that it's an air quality thing. You guys had a smoke day. What was that? Talk to me about that.
Well, we started last week. Monday is turning around and out there just responding to emergencies and helping people get trees cut up, and worked with a lot of our subs, and our crews kind of stopped doing landscape maintenance and installation work and went out and was cleaning up sites. That went on through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The wind kind of kept up through Wednesday, and then things calmed down. And as we're really diligently getting into really kind of storm cleanup, with the wind calming down, the smoke really hadn't been a problem around much of the Portland metropolitan area, a little bit closer out to where the fires were. But all of a sudden, the smoke took over, and Friday, even really through today, it looks like it's a foggy day. You can't see the sun, and air quality is at historic, horrible levels, to the point where they're recommending people not even be outside. So we shut down operations on Friday to protect our employees, and hoping it would clear up by Monday. It was still pretty bad on Monday. So we didn't work on Monday, and then we had customers wanting to get things cleaned up but sensitive to our employees. So we worked on a plan we allowed people to come back to work that felt comfortable to come back to work. We provided everybody that wanted one with an N95 face mask, and virtually all of our employees came back, and we're back out there working. Smoke is every day. It's going to clear up tomorrow. And, yet has cleared up. It's a little better today, not a whole lot better today. We're hoping by next week it is. But it's been a little bit challenging. We've had people, general public, complain, mostly on social media and some of the homeowner associations we did. Just unbelievable that we could be out there working. So we've tried to communicate with folks. The processes that we've gone through to help protect our employees. Part of our protecting employees is keeping them working and earning wages and supporting our customers that need work. So it's been a delicate balance. Our official customers, property managers, are all aware of what we're doing and comfortable, but the general public, we've had some challenges, keeping everybody happy, of understanding what we're doing.
I mean, I can only imagine. Were they, did you know, were they mad when you weren't working, and then were they mad when you were working? I mean, was it both, or was it one better than the other?
Well, we didn't work for too many days off, so we didn't get any complaints like that. But it is kind of similar. We do, and again, these are when you're dealing with homeowners and you have 400 or 500 homeowners in association. You deal with their board president or the property manager, and you put together a plan, but not all 400 know what's going on. So we'll have people. Usually, it's like a winter storm. How come you didn't mow today? Well, or the same storm to say, why the hell did you mow today?
Yeah.
Just like you can't win when you have 500 opinions in the scenario that you can't talk to every single one of them. So I think we're negotiating through it pretty well, but
Okay.
it's always a challenge.
Forgive me for the dumb question, but just what is the air like? I mean, I read somewhere that it's like the worst air quality in the world right now. I mean, is it hard to even, is it just smelling hard to breathe out? Mask on, or?
It hasn't been. I personally worked in my yard all day long, Saturday and Sunday. I was lucky enough to get a go on we took some customers fishing yesterday, and I was outside fishing on the Deschutes River all day long. And, you could smell it, but I didn't feel bad. Now, if I had some kind of respiratory problem, I'm sure it would be very concerning for somebody, but you can kind of smell it. It's probably more visibility is the biggest thing that I noticed. I did get home yesterday and I've got a little bit of a scratchy throat, so I'm sure that impacted me a little bit. Somebody on the news yesterday morning I read said, "Oh gosh, being outside all day long is like smoking 15 cigarettes," and it's like there are a lot of people that smoke more than that every day. So I think I can make it through today and tomorrow.
Okay. What do you guys expect? What's the forecast like for you guys out there? Is this just going to burn for a real long time?
Well, normally what we've seen in these guys and what they've talked about, these fires probably will kind of smolder and continue to burn until we get some serious rain. They're expecting a little bit of rain the end of this week, but not enough to put the fires out. So the real risk of the fires is over, but they're going to be continuing to fight them. Hopefully no more wind comes up to spread them. That was really the major impact of that. We got forest fires every year, but it was just a horrific windstorm. I heard some reports that the fire was going through the forest at 20 to 30 miles an hour because the wind was gusting at 50 to 60, and it was just horrific. So there'll probably be smoke around. I think we got an air inversion right now, so that's just keeping the smoke here down at bay, and things are supposed to eventually clear out, and I don't think we'll probably by next week even notice what's going on.
Okay. And how's the tree cleanup process coming along? Are you guys even close to where you want to be?
No, we lost a couple of days. We're hoping to get most stuff cleaned up. Like I said, we had some trees and a lot of branches down, but there's debris, leaf debris. I bet about 25% of the leaves came out of the trees in that dry wind. So we're kind of an early leaf pickup. But I think we'll be in pretty good shape by the time we get to next week.
Okay. Well, Bob, you guys stay safe, and thanks for checking in with us. And what's next? I mean, is there is there gonna be a satellite fall in the sky?
They say locusts are coming next.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I'm gonna call you. You're gonna tell me how to handle the locusts. Okay.
I've got a locust plan in the works.
Good. You're always prepared. So okay.
That's right.
Well, don't hang up, Bob. I want to catch up with you, but I want to thank you again, everybody. This is Bob Grover with Pacific Landscape Management. I'm Seth Jones. Thanks for watching us here on Landscape Management's At Home Edition.